Hello everyone, today we will take a look at if Blankets is still playable in Master Duel or in Snake Eyes format. And I would say it is, you just have to run the Snake Eyes approach by playing half of your deck as hand traps. So all we need to see is one starter, and yeah, we have plenty of them. We have the green one 3 times, the blue one, the red one, Roxy's, and the field spell that searches. Brinket's monster, the fusion card. This one is a extender. I also tried Reborn as an extender. Didn't saw this card, so I couldn't evaluate this properly. 1 for 1, can special use starter, very nice. The rest is hand traps, so that's the only way how you win going second. You hand trap your opponent to death, so you can do one combo, because if you get interrupted in your place, one interruption is usually enough to stop your place, so yeah, that's how you win duels. So let's see how it plays. I also explain how the combo works. So eventually Meow Moo will get unbanned in the TCG. I'm pretty sure they just forgot it to unlimit it last time, because this deck is poor crapped. Let's see, my opponent goes first. I have 4 hand traps for him. Yeah. Every single one came up. Or 3 I would say. So ideal scenario, we have enough hand traps, see a starter, do our plays. Unfortunately surrendered. But we will see what this deck does in this replay. This one was a bit weird because he was playing a back row deck, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I go first, we see the combo. We also have an intro from our opponent. Yeah, if he interrupts me here, my plays are over. This is why this deck is probably a bit weaker, but it's still playable. You can, I think you can reach Master 5 with it. Sure. Just get carried by your non-engine. So yeah, the combo works like that. You go into do, and you want to go through the green one first, so you send the continuous spell into the graveyard. You fusion summon. You could also use do from the field to fusion summon. I just happened to have one Prankets monster in the hand. In some cases, if I had another Prankets monster in the hand, I could end on Rip Roaring Roster on top of my Battle Butler, but yeah, I just had one, I just used it. So I go into the rocket, and now the Prankets card resolves that I use to fusion summon, to special summon each other. With the bird, we add our spells into the hand that we dumped or used before. With the rocket we can special summon 2 monsters from the graveyard. I don't need to do here, just try to go for a roster, but it didn't work. So this is your recursion card. Don't use this effect, just triggers at the end. You cycle cards into your deck back to draw 1, ideally into a hand trap, and you toggle your thing on in Master Duel, so as soon as possible you use the dog's effect. Be aware that you don't use Meow Moo's effect to add 2 cards from your graveyard to your hand, which is important to do the fusion summoning of Battle Butler, because you need 3 cards, 3 different names, Roxy's. It's not one of them, you have to be aware, and you can just remember, if you have one on your field, you just add the other 2 to your hand. He Max sees me, so he drew into that. I will stroll because I don't need to search anything. He gets one draw off, and I could chain draw on top of that. Oh, okay, so he had cross out, so I don't special summon all of them again. Usually you special summon them again to have more materials in the next turn. But yeah, obviously I choose to not do it. You just have to be aware that the fusion summon locks you into prank its monster, but when it's your turn you can just use your extra deck as you want. He's playing Zark, which is cards, which is really cool, but it's also a bit weird. And his Renaissance, we unfortunately didn't see the Raigeki effect of Battle Butler. I thought I had be saved for that, but it doesn't look like it. So yeah, your Butler is your Raigeki on the opponent's turn. Yeah, you can play one of them is enough. You don't also need to draw a roster with Link 4, which wipes your opponent's spells and traps. It looks cool. If you just draw for the secret pack, you can keep him for sure. You can also keep a second one, which can in different builds come up. Yeah. I like this deck, I like the artworks, I like everything about it, it's just power crept. Yeah, and when... So we didn't saw his effect, but you can tribute him, then that's why you need Yamu's effect to not get used by Dog. You were Geki him once, for example, he normal summons, then he extends, and then you, unfortunately, he gets into the graveyard, but then you wipe him twice, and it can be enough to win some duels. Yeah, very cool deck in my opinion. I think at the most recent build I included Skill Drain, because you can play that card. It's a bit weird, whack, or I want to call it. Because your effects resolve in your graveyard, and then it's a corridor because you then Roxy's resolve. You just need to see a Trinkets monster and him, and you have a Colossus, so he's just like a one-card Colossus because you get your cards into the Banish Pile through Roxy's. Yeah, making your going first board a bit stronger. Yeah, you win by your hand traps. Your combo's pretty cool. You don't need the Weather Wash, I never summoned him once. And you can also play one Miamu and one of each name, which leaves you with a bunch of non-engine. So yeah, that's your minimum I would play for your extra deck. So if you're feeling risky, you can play some pods, not the Prosperity one, because this one will be banned. You can try Extravagance, you can also play Desires. Yeah, I don't like the RNG factor in it, but probably increase your win rate. Another honorable mention is the gem of you played an Adamantipator, the small one. You tribute him, then you get an additional normal summon, but even double summon, I don't know, I never saw that card. And yeah, double summon can be an extender if you get negated, so your plays don't get end right there. And Monster Reborn can also, for example, you get ashed on Miamu, which usually is the end. Then you revive them to go into Doodle-Doo, and you can just extend like you normally would, or you have a double summon and play another Prankets card. So that's the deck. I like this deck. You can definitely get some wins with it. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, bye.